get stuck? Right, we're just gonna have some fun today, playing in the snow with a giant leaf blower. We don't even know if it's gonna start, do we, Frankie? No. Frankie thinks it's gonna start. I don't know. I'm not quite so sure of it. We're gonna find out in a minute. It's down here. This should be interesting. How much snow do you think we've gotten so far, Frankie?
Just this last one, you mean?
Yeah, this last snowstorm.
I don't know, 8, 9, 10?
I'd say, yeah, I'm gonna say 10. All right, we're gonna head into the shop and we're gonna see if we can get our giant leaf blower to fire up. I had a little bit of fun with all this snow. Holy crap, Frankie, did you ever shovel a lot? Or hey, did you use the Pro QXT or did you use the tracked one?
Track. Well, I shoveled everything out from here.
Okay.
And then I used the track to push it.
All right. Well.
The bullet.
There she is, you guys. The Hurricane. Hurricane in snow.
Is there a gas gauge on this?
Nope. No gas gauge.
I ain't got no. Or do I got gas here? I might have to put gas in there.
Gas gauge is your common sense and looking down into the tank.
Yeah, I can see gas, so.
Alright. Good old fashioned using a stick. Don't use a stick with loose bark on it. Alright, let's see if she'll fire. Up here, see how it'll do. Why not just come up right here? You don't think it'll do it? Yeah. You think you get stuck? Looks pretty good. Hey, your mesh is not lined up. Camera meet camera. That thing is really front end. Yeah, I've been plowing for days on end. Front end light. That means it's just gonna do the crappie floppy and flip backward on us. So you gotta back it up. There we go. All right, now before we get started, you guys, I want to know how you guys think that that giant leaf blower is going to do. Now, literally, that is the biggest leaf blower made on planet Earth. It blows at over 8,600 CFM. That's about the same as 10 or 11 backpack blowers put all together. I want to know if you think that it's going to do better or worse than this little tiny battery powered snowblower by Ego. This thing runs off from a single set of batteries. And I'm gonna show you right now, before the leaf blower hits this same deck. You guys tell me in the comments down below who's gonna win this battle. Is the Ego battery powered snowblower gonna take it? Or is the giant ride-on leaf blower with 8,600 CFM gonna dominate? Comment down below. And I'm going in. It's flipping cold out. Look at how much snow there is everywhere. But it got up to 8 degrees today. Yay, I love Minnesota. So this is about as close to the same amount of snow as I could get. It's about a 5 to 8 inch event roughly, and it's about the same consistency and wetness. And this is the Eagle Battery Powered Snowblower. Just going to town. I was so surprised that this thing could do so well. I figured maybe this snowblower could handle a 2 or a 3-inch event, but not this stuff. It did so well that right here, I'm actually taking it into a 2.5-foot bank of compacted snow. This stuff was deep because this is where we had piled all of the snow for the entire season. I decided to see if this little snowblower could, what it could do in it. And here we go. It just literally never stops. The torque in this thing is insane. I was so impressed. I couldn't believe it. All right, enough of this. Let's see how that giant leaf blower does in the same conditions. Well, it actually doesn't do a bad job of blowing snow, but it just makes a big mess, and it would probably be a lot more efficient if we could get any kind of traction out of those back tires. I think a good set of chains would go a long way, but then again, I wouldn't be running chains on this deck because I'd just be chewing it up. So it kind of needs better tires. You are so right. He says it would have been faster. So in theory, it should have worked.
Well, it probably would have been real powdery. You know, this is kind of sat, and I too shoveled stuff out onto it too, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, in practicality, she didn't work at all. Those tires are useless. Now we got to try to get this thing down the steps. That Eagle snowblower works way better for removing snow. But hey, Frankie, I could see where this would actually like get a car lot or something. that where they don't get massive snowfalls, this might actually be a decent thing. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, for your final cleanings and stuff, and light snowfall.
Yeah, light snowfalls for sure. I would think. All right, you guys tell me. You guys seen this in operation? Where would you use this? If you would use it, where would you use it? I think for smaller snowballs, this actually might be okay, but not for what we're trying to do here. Actually made more of a mess. Is that your plastic squeegee, Frankie?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a steel edge, right?
No, plastic.
Frankie's window cleaning service, right there. We'll come out with a plastic shovel and clean your windows. Keith Kalfas approved. Keith Kalfas is a buddy of mine that does window cleaning, Frankie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a good guy. If you guys don't know Keith Kalfas, you guys go check him out. His heart is so in the right place. Never met a better guy that's just trying to help out with stuff. Freaking phenomenal dude, man. When I see guys that are actually trying to help out and trying to contribute to the greater good, that's huge. All right, we gotta try to get this down the steps now, Frankie.
I thought as long as I got it up, you take it down. No, I'll take it.
Look at this. All right. Yeah, that was a failure. Failure, Frankie. This was a failure. Our experiment failed. All right, you guys, if you thought getting it up there was interesting, getting it down should be a lot of fun.
Well, should we drive straight now, right?
I'll take it.
Okay. I might have to stand on them deals so they don't slip out, I'll get out of the way right away.
I don't have a good feeling about this one. I'm glad I did. Hey Frankie,
Yeah?
let's take it down in the swamp and have some fun.
I think that's gonna get stuck.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Try.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
You gonna drive or you want me to take it someplace?
I'll take it.
Alright.
I'll try it out. I
If
want.
you got the snowblower, I can, get this blower path to it if worse comes to worse. I hook my truck to it.
We'll just try it on the snowblower path.
Okay.
Can you run camera?
Yeah.
that, Frankie? That's about as useful as tits on a bar hog.
Yeah.
Golly. Oh, but it's fun.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That is fun. That is fun. If you got a giant leaf blower, why not try to do it in the snow? That's all a steer can do is try, so we can try too.
Yep.
All right, you guys. I think I've had enough snow for a while.